Hi, I'm Sue. This is the 2 acres of land we bought a couple of years ago. At the moment we're living in a static van inside a Nissen hut while we build our house, and we've also planted off our land with the intention of being self-sufficient eventually. We're basing all our decisions on the principles of permaculture. That's looking at nature and designing intelligently to maximise our yield. For example, I've planted oats, and then amongst the oats I've planted peas, which are nitrogen fixing plant, and help feed those oats. The land's basically a forest garden, which is the layers of trees, canopy layer of fruit trees, a lower layer of shrub trees, and ground cover. The ground cover strawberries that you can eat, or the flax that we cut to tie the willow up with, and then the canopies, apple trees and pear trees. It's a very, very windy spot, and I need to protect my fruit orchard from the wind on the southwest winds. So I've planted a really thick layer of these alders. High up here, these are an Italian alder caudatas, which can cope with less rain, and then lower down the bank I've got glutinosas and rubuses, which really help drain the land because they're a wet loving tree. These trees eventually will grow to about 10 metres high and create a good solid windbreak wall. Eventually they'll join with my neighbour's trees, same height, and come all the way around my land. This is the original building that will have been here for a few hundred years. This is what we're restoring, and then we've extended with a new hempcrete extension at the other end. This is our hempcrete walls. This is a combination of hemp and lime that we've shuttered into place. It's 30 centimetres thick, really, really heavily insulated, very, very low U value, so it should be very warm, very little heat. It's also very tactile and soft and lively, and looks like Weetabix. We're going to lime wash this with some earth pigment, probably quite a bright yellow ochre. We'll have a see in about a year. These slates that we've collected up from around the island and just on the other side of the Menai Bridge, we've taken 3 or 4 trips to collect a range of the local Penrhyn slates. We've had them stored in the field for quite a long time, and then now what I'm doing is I'm sorting through them. Quite a lot of broken, they're different sizes from each other, so I've sort of chosen an average size. Then I have to put these holes in them. These are gauged to give us the right depth of overlap of slate for our highly exposed position of wind that we're in now. I hold them, and then I'm putting them into different groups. I've got heavies, mediums and lights. The heavies go at the bottom layer, then the mediums and the lights at the top, so that they fit together on top of each other neatly. Behind here is the hempcrete wall that we built, which is a very modern, new, highly insulated method of building. To protect this from the rain and the very exposed location that we're in, we decided to use a traditional slate shingle technique. It wasn't something I was too sure about doing at first, but we had the slates in the field and it seemed a sensible solution to the problem of the rain. And actually I think they're really beautiful now. I've done them the range of colour with the purples and the blues and the greens. It looks lovely. The house is a real combination of very traditional techniques and modern ideas as well. It's a timber frame with Snowdon larch. We've used traditional slates, we're using a lot of stone and lime. But we've also got modern membranes, and we've learnt a lot of these techniques from YouTube, and we've bought an awful lot of our equipment off eBay. Very combination of the now and the old to try and get something that's comfortable and traditional at the same time. This is the house we're building. We've been working on it for about 6 months, and we hope to be in about a year. The idea is that it's going to be really energy efficient eco house, and we're going to be very self-sufficient. Off-grid, hopefully. We've got all our own water and drainage systems in place, and hopefully making our own food and fuel as well. and beer.